Hello, guys. Welcome, everybody, to Purple Haze Podcast. I am your lovely host, Isaac. So, today, basically, I'm going to do a couple things. I was going to talk about if Kwesi Adolfo-Mensah is on the hot seat or anything. But today, the Vikings absolutely made a massive upgrade. They have signed Dalton Risner of the Denver Broncos, finally making it happen right now. So anyways, they signed him to a 1-year, $4 million deal. What does this mean for the Vikings? It absolutely improves. I mean, it doesn't necessarily fix the whole thing. It is better than nothing, I must say. It seems like to me, a lot of you guys are just like, it's not great, but I digress. I am excited for this. You know what? This is all we needed. And this is all we asked for. So I am so excited for this Dalton Risner signing right now. And basically we'll get at least a better pass rush. What do the Vikings do from here? I don't know. Maybe who are they going to replace? Is he going to start right away? Is he going to be a backup? Who knows? I think he should probably be the outright starter for the LA Chargers, or maybe get a little few rest, and then maybe against the Chargers, you have to go for him. Anyways, outside of that, I just want to talk about now the 0-2 start that the Vikings have, as they are 0-2 right now in this hole right now. What do I think about it? Not good. It's not good. But here is the other side. I'm still very optimistic because what actually happened on week 2, the Bears, the Lions, and the Packers all lost on week 2 on Sunday. The Packers, they lost to the Falcons. The Bears, they lost to the Buccaneers. And the Lions, they lost to the Seattle Seahawks. So what do I have to say about that is they're sloppy. The Vikings have a wide open in the NFC North. They do. They absolutely do have a wide open. And so basically this means that the Vikings have a big shot at they have a big shot of still making things happen and going up to the NFC North, because the other teams didn't play great. The Lions, yes, they beat the Chiefs, but that is because many dropped passes. They narrowly escaped. And then finally they got cooked by the Seattle Seahawks in overtime. And then the Bears, and the Packers, actually, let's go there. The Packers, they basically suck too as well. Yes, Jordan Love had himself an okay game, but he got stone cold in the fourth quarter. He did not look good at all. He damn near threw a pick 6. He had a half-ass attempt to basically run the ball up the middle. But here's how this goes. The Vikings, they overall have something going here. And Jordan Love, I mean, he's okay at best. They have some okay receivers. They blew a 13-point lead to the Falcons, which the Falcons should have lost this game because Desmond Ridder was not good at all. It was Bijan Johnson that carried them, and the Falcons kicker. Anyways, as for the Bears are what they are. I'm honestly not surprised that Justin Fields is not good at all. I mean, he had 2 bad picks. I mean, one of the pick 6 right from a screen pass, which who does that? I've been hearing this guy all day. Justin Fields is going to be so good. He is going to absolutely get this league on notice. The NFC North is going to belong to the Bears. That has not happened. You got stomped by the Buccaneers and the Packers. And yes, I said stomped to the Buccaneers because the game wasn't even close. It was not close at all. Because Baker Mayfield lit you up. And Mike Evans lit you up too as well. And Mike Evans lit you guys up too. So You guys are in shambles just as bad. I'm not worried about the Bears. It's either the Lions or the Packers. More towards the Lions, because the Lions are still a good team, none of the less. Jared Goff is still good. And the receivers, they're still a good elite offense. As for the Vikings, the NFC North is wide open. Week 2 was basically, it was as excruciating as it was to watch the Eagles game. Sunday made me feel a lot better of the Vikings' chances. It makes me feel a lot better for the Vikings to take the NFC North still, because the lot of the league is playing sloppy today. For this whole season, they're playing really sloppy, including the Eagles. Maybe except the Niners and the Cowboys. Outside of that, the rest of the league, they're playing very, very sloppy. So, I mean, the NFC North is basically like, I mean, here you go, the Vikings. It's basically a must-win on Week 3 versus the LA Chargers. Going out to US Bank Stadium, I feel better about it more than ever, basically. And also to the Carolina Panthers, you should be able to handle business against those two teams. You should be able to go 2-2. I will be okay with that if they go 0-2 and handle business against the Chargers and the Panthers. And then the gauntlet of the schedule happens. It's basically one of the toughest. The Chiefs, the Bears, maybe besides the Bears, the Chiefs, the 49ers, maybe the Packers? I don't know. Falcons and Saints. I mean, Falcons and Saints are a wild card, basically. Anything can happen. Their defense is tough, though. The Falcons' defense is pretty tough, so I'll give them that. As for the Saints, not quite sold on the Saints quite yet. Just have to see what they are on Monday night, if they can beat the Panthers, but that's a whole nother story for now. But anyways, the Vikings, they can absolutely claw back and dig themselves out of that hole, out of an 0-2 start that they had. And two examples, the 2017 Saints, they started 0-2, and they won the division. In 2022, the Cincinnati Bengals started 0-2, and they won the division. Those are good teams. What about the Vikings? I think the Vikings can absolutely make something happen here. And it's going to be a tough schedule besides the Chargers and the Panthers. I mean, the Chargers and Panthers, you have to take care of them. Otherwise, if you find a way to lose both of them, I don't know if the season's going to be... I don't think you're making the playoffs again on this season. Let's just call it what it is. But either way, I am very hopeful for the Chargers game. So they should be able to win, but I mean, that's going to be another... That'll be the Week 3 preview. Anyways, thank you guys so much for watching. Make sure you guys hit that like button. Hit that subscribe button if you haven't already. Skol.